want to know what really happened to Harry?
Jessica, this is your first film in 5 years. We've missed you, first off. Did you miss acting? And what was it about Trigger Warning that brought you back?
I did miss acting. And I would say that this is probably the movie I always wanted to make. This is one on my bucket list. I always wanted to do a really gritty action movie with a very kind of layered character, and for the action to feel character-driven and for you to feel attached and connected to a story. There's so many small towns all over the United States. You can imagine that there's many, versions of these corrupt systems that can kind of overrule, and the community just feeling like oppressed, and who is going to stand up against the system or the person or the people that are in charge. And to be able to have a hero like Parker, I feel like it's just nice, and it gives people hope that the good gal will win, or the good guy wins in the end.
Mouly, what can you say about working with Jessica, and what impressed you the most about her as an action heroine?
She is very physical, I would say. It's not a correct way to say it. You're very good. You're very athletic. I was very impressed from the get-go, because it's you're so. I mean, I've seen you in other films when you dance, and you're very good at it. And I think in a way, choreography is a lot of similar that way. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, I believe that Parker it's not about strength. It's about the quickness. It's about, you can actually see the emotion as well, like when she's throwing a punch, that you throw it with a feeling and with strategy as well. So in a way, it's like she's quick-witted as well, in a way, kind of feel the drama of that action sequence. So it's not just a choreography. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah.
Jessica, fans are excited because this role is already reminding people of Dark Angel. There's some thematic, I think, similarities, right? How formative was that experience for you, and did it shape how you approach action to this day?
Of course, it was incredibly impactful on everything for me. I mean, that was the first big role that I ever had, and it really laid the foundation for me as far as doing action. It was fun. I felt very empowered, and I feel like I haven't been able to really use those skill sets that I developed so early in my career until now. I mean, this is really the first movie I get to use all that hand-to-hand combat and also the emotion that drives the action, and really infuse all of that. And then I got to learn knife fighting, which I've never done. So that was cool.
That's a skill you never know when you might need.
You never know. You never know.
You're in a restaurant and a fight breaks out.
I mean, you know who to call.
Don't let it happen.
Mouly, there's a lot of ass kicking in this movie, mostly involving Jessica doing the ass kicking many times with knives. But what would you say as a filmmaker, what do you enjoy most about staging those scenes and doing the orchestrating the choreography? Obviously, you're working with the team, but really lensing those action scenes.
I think I love exploring. What I love most about action scenes actually is the exploration of space, and how, because it's like filming a dance, because the audience have to be aware of where you are as a character, and where is your openness. And I just love, I know it's so geeky, but I just love that. I love that, exploring that, because I think one of the aspects of filmmaking that I love the most is staging. Working with actors, but staging is a big part of it, because where you put the actors on the screen, on the stage, and I think action just elevates that to another level. And I love doing that, I love exploring like in a hardware store, you go from one side of the room to the other side of the room, and then it's the different things that you find along the way, and your opponents are coming from different directions. I just love that stuff. Yes.